Jesus had a special love for the broken and for the poor.
Speaking on day 6 of the 33-day Eucharistic Journey, Father Jesse Maingot zoomed in on the issue of the poor, reminding us that poverty is not just about not having material things, but it's also about spiritual poverty. And this is where he said for us as Roman Catholics, the Holy Eucharist is so important.
Jesus came to free us from sin. The greatest suffering that the soul is entrapped in, whether they feel it or not, is sin. And Jesus has come to cast sin out of our life with the power of his Holy Spirit. It begins in baptism, and again, the Holy Eucharist is this great gift for the spiritual poor.
Father Jesse said the Catechism teaches us that love of the poor is one of the principal fruits of Holy Communion.
And the Eucharist can really open up our eyes by a light to see the broken, to see the marginalized. One of the tests of our holiness is whether we are merciful or not. And it's one of the Beatitudes, right? But to test the kind of love that we have in our hearts, if it's one of mercy to the poor and the broken, that's a great sign that we have a holiness in us, that we have the heart of Jesus living in us. It's one of the litmus tests for finding union with God, to see how merciful we are.
He recounted the mission of Mother Teresa, whom he described as a great icon of God's mercy, of Christ's love for the poor, who touched the poorest of the poor through her mission, and who is quoted as saying that in the habit of adoration, just looking at Jesus in the Eucharist, we will learn eventually to find him in the poorest of the poor.
And I think what she means is that if we form the habit of finding Jesus under the appearance of what looks like bread, we will learn to transfer that skill, that gaze, that contemplative look, to find Jesus under the appearance of the most distressing souls. So adoration has this most beautiful gift to help us to find Christ in the poor.
Father Jesse said some of the largest charities in the world are born out of the Catholic faith, and that's because of the gospel in us.
We want people to see the love of Jesus that is serving the poor, so that people will want to know Jesus. They'll want to know where this love is coming from.